Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted the best. Well, you got these guys. From the 818 Club Studios, welcome to Dirty Laundry and White Lies Podcast. Here are your hosts, JPH and Matt Alum.
What in the booze for dudes with nothing to lose is going on here?
You say the alphabet backwards?
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
God, fucking Florida's beautiful. It almost looks like Ohio out there.
Looks like Ohio and feels like Ohio. So we had to call a bit of an audible here.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be recording in Florida last weekend.
Yes.
From the balcony of the condo, and Jamey done fucked that up. So
Yep, done fucked that up.
Here we are now. Not only are we not in Florida, we're not even in the 818 Club Studios. We're sitting in my dining room right now, getting ready to record this.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah. So unfortunately, yeah. So I did go to Florida, and I'll tell you what, it was beautiful. Had a good time. Watched a lot of good bands. Had some cigars. Had a lot of drinks. Weather was 80s. I even did a round of golf.
Are you fucking done yet?
It was a very, very nice week. The only thing I wish is I'd have stayed a day longer, but
Oh, well, that's your fault.
yeah. Then I come back here and it's 40 degrees. So I feel sorry for you that you're stuck back here while I was in Florida.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, Jamey didn't even make the trip,
No, I did not.
which is probably a good thing because I had a better time without him and I didn't have to punch him. So
Yeah, that's true. I definitely could have used the trip, but it's all right. It's all good. Yep.
Yeah. So here we are.
Be another time.
Like I said, we pulled an audible. We're recording in my dining room at the moment.
Yes.
Because too much was going on today. Couldn't make it to 818 Club, so here we are.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to introduce our guest that we have on here? I'll let you do it, or do we want to hold off a bit?
No, we can introduce him.
Right, I'm gonna let you do it because
it's like waiting for an introduction or something.
yeah, I'm gonna let you do it because this is kind of your thing here to introduce.
Oh, alrighty. Well, everyone, it's my honor to introduce to you our new producer and my son, Austin Hallbeisen.
What's up, guys?
Wow, man.
So
That's right.
Austin is Jamey's son, and he's been producing the podcast since January.
Yes.
Doing a very good job at it.
Yes.
Thank you, Austin, for taking over the duties. You've done well. We appreciate that.
It's my honor.
And we get it out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, but we record differently too.
Yes, a lot of things have
that's
changed.
a lot.
everything,
Yeah.
and the
But you've
equipment.
done a great job. I appreciate you sitting in. Austin is a computer geek, so we let him
Yeah.
take care of this side of it and let him do it.
He runs with it.
What have you enjoyed it so far? I mean,
Yeah, I have a lot
what's
of
your
fun doing
thoughts
it.
on it?
I have a lot of fun doing it. I think it's just a really good experience. It's just kind of, I like editing stuff, so I used to edit all my YouTube videos that I haven't uploaded in over a year, but
But this isn't quite editing YouTube. This is editing sound, right? What's the difference there?
it's not actually that different because I had a terrible microphone, so I was always editing my sound in.
Wow. Did you hear that jab at Samson?
So what like how long does it take you to edit the podcast?
Depends. Am I also watching TV during this? Because I normally do.
You better not be watching TV. You got an important job to do. You don't get paid to watch TV.
That's right. You know what, man? We may cut your wages.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
no.
Shit. Damn.
I might start charging you.
Whoa. It's a long walk home there, boy.
Yeah, yeah. You get paid with a roof and a ride.
I can drive.
I was just gonna say, are you driving yet?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you got a car yet?
Yes.
You do have a car. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got the old Jeep Liberty.
I guess we can't threaten him with that then.
It's in my name.
Oh, okay. Then we can take it away from him.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I
Get
can
the
sell it.
podcast done in a timely manner, my friend.
I think I can run a little bit faster than he can.
Wow.
Why did my TV just come on? So anyhow, Jamie,
Okay.
go ahead.
He's fired.
He's fired. Oh wow, that was quick. That was quick.
After this episode, he's fired.
Looks like it's not coming out before the end of the month.
Yeah, we got 2 days to get this produced and get it out
Yeah.
because we promised an episode a month.
Yeah, and we will. With Ostino Productions, you have no worries.
I'll have to
And-
pause my movie.
And due to due to you screwing shit up,
Oh, motherfucker.
then we got 2 days.
I'm
to
sorry.
edit
We could have
together.
done this in the morning at the 818 Club studio and
I
had the
had
whole
things to
entire
do.
day, but
I
no.
had things to do.
Somebody had to play with paint.
No, first I was slot cars,
Oh, Jesus.
and then drywall, and then I took a nap and did this. Nice. So what do we got here? What do we want to talk about today? We really don't have anything because it was supposed to all be about Florida.
Right.
You want to look around the dining room and talk about how nice my dining room is, or
I like your bamboo plant.
that's
I really want to know if it's real bamboo.
It is real bamboo. What else would it be?
I don't know.
Fake bamboo.
Taiwan stick. Like something generic looking. I don't know. It just doesn't look real.
It's real.
Okay. With that bush over there in the corner.
That's real. That actually is usually outside, but right now that and that's kind of a tropical bush, so that almost makes it. It's actually a palm tree,
Don't
not a
look,
bush. So
doesn't look like a palm tree.
well,
at
it
all.
is a palm tree.
What kind of palm trees you look at?
That's a palm tree, and you know, so it's almost like we're in Florida because we got a palm tree near us.
Okay. It is kind of hot and muggy.
Now, my cousin ended up going with me down to Florida.
Yes, Rug took my spot.
Rug took your spot, and he thanked you for it. He had a good time,
Yeah, he fucking thanked me.
and I didn't have to buy you a cigar because you weren't there.
Oh, you're still gonna pay me.
How am I going to pay you?
We can go to cigar bar. Isn't there one in Port Clinton? There's one in Tiffin. You are fucking paying me. End of discussion.
There is one in Port Clinton. I was just there recently.
No.
Is this something I
just
missed
one
on
in Tiffin, too.
the last podcast or something?
Yeah, when
a
Michigan-
couple podcasts ago, yeah.
Yeah, Michigan.
Yeah, I don't.
No, it wasn't Michigan. It was the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, it was.
You took the Chiefs, and I took whoever the Chiefs are playing. I don't even remember. See, I don't even remember the loser. Just a couple months later.
I just took Taylor Swift. That's my.
I don't
Taylor's-
watch sports.
What?
I don't watch
And I
sports.
want to take off your dress. And then I want to take off your bra. And then I want to take off your shoes.
Oh yeah,
That's Taylor Swift.
yeah. I'm in for that.
So, Austin, what have you always wanted to say on the podcast? You're here. Here's your chance. You want to be a part of it. What do you got to say?
Oh god,
It's got to be profound. Make it profound.
Wow,
I wasn't prepared for this.
he's not prepared.
I'm not prepared.
This is
That's-
bullshit. You know what he
that's cool.
fucking tells me? He tells me this shit like the other day. He says, "Man, this is like a year and a half, 2 years almost in the making." I said, "How the fuck you figure?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, you don't know this, but me and Matt and Tony talked about it at Whitney's wedding about having
Did
me
we?
on as a
Yes.
surprise guest and not
See,
telling Dad about it."
The one thing you got to remember about me is I don't remember shit. So, anyway, I'm sure we did talk
We did
about
talk
it, but
about this.
I'm sure we did, but I was probably also drinking if it was the wedding.
That was.
I think all three of you were.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But hey, now we got you. And with Tony didn't make it, but Tony didn't hold up to his word, but I did.
Right.
Are you waving at someone?
at the ghost chair. It's where you're sitting, right?
Oh,
No, the-
yeah,
the
yeah.
Tony chair?
The Tony chair. Actually, you're right.
You're in
now
the Antonio
Tony chair.
Bandera
Oh.
chair or whatever
The
fuck
Antonio
they-
Bancheras.
whatever the stupid thing is.
So we don't have a whole lot to talk about. We do have.
Well, have you watched any of the XFL?
I you know what? But it's not XFL. It's
What the fuck ever.
USFL
What, that's so dumb.
or USL. Or what is it
It's
now?
UX,
Whatever it is now.
UXL? UFL?
No.
UFL.
Yeah,
United
UFL.
Football League.
Yes, that's it. I watched the first game, which was the two champions from
Yes.
each division, and one was the Arlington Renegades, which is my team. and
Yep.
They lost.
Yep.
Um,
Who beat them?
I don't even remember the name of the team.
DC Defenders.
No, it wasn't DC. That was recent. The first game was not
Oh.
DC Defenders. It was USFL's champion.
Oh, okay. I see. Because
And they lost. It started off good, man. They drove down the field. They were looking good, and then interception in the red zone.
Yeah.
So that ended that, and they sucked from there on out. But ooh, that was loud. but I haven't watched one since, and they're like 0-4,
Yeah.
probably 0-5 after this weekend.
Yeah.
They're horrible, absolutely horrible. But I hold on to hope because last year they were last in their division and still came back and won the championship. So maybe the same thing happened. Maybe it's a Cinderella story. I doubt it.
I doubt it.
But who knows?
Never know. Don't count it out.
Have you watched any of it?
I've watched a couple games. Yeah, I really want to go to Ford Field for a game.
Yeah,
I definitely want to do that.
I'd do that.
Yeah, I mean the tickets are weird, but
Is this the new football thing that like showed up a few years ago? Or?
yeah, basically.
Well, it was XFL and then USFL. And what happened was this year, after 2 years of competing with each other, they decided to merge. So now it's one football league.
One entity. Entity.
Yeah,
Entity.
entity.
So, man, the Eclipse was
Yes.
fucking seriously like the
Yes.
coolest fucking thing ever. Okay, it was really cool. But man, I mean, what a big letdown. I mean,
I actually
With
wasn't able to
Fremont, you
see
mean?
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Fremont completely dropped the ball.
I mean-
completely. There was people at Walsh Park bitching because there was nothing to do here. They said when we pinpointed this on the map,
Yeah.
it said this is one of the places to be, which is why we showed up here, and there's nothing.
Yeah.
I won't say who, but there was
I
some
know.
people that interviewed them. Some of them ran across Jen because Jen was taking her walk, and they said, "Where's your downtown at?" She goes down this way.
Yeah.
Oh, we were down there. There's nothing going on.
Nothing.
Yep. And Jen
They had a
goes,
fucking no offense, but they had a jazz band.
a jazz band.
No
Yes.
offense, but
Well,
I just
no, I'm offended.
well, okay.
I'm offended.
with no offense to the jazz
At
band.
least you got to see it.
because they got the gig. I mean, no
I
offense
get
against them.
that.
It's just piss poor shit fucking booking.
Yeah,
I mean, just
absolutely
horrible.
nothing going on downtown. And the day of the eclipse, there was nothing because the jazz band was the day before the eclipse.
Yeah.
The day of the eclipse, there was absolutely nothing going down other than a watch party at the amphitheater.
Yeah.
How stupid! What a complete letdown.
Yeah.
But Jen goes down there. She walks in and she's like, "Well, there was nothing." She runs into these people and she goes, "Well, our downtown's." She described it. And they go, "Yeah, we were there. There's nothing going on." Jen goes, "Yeah." She goes, "It's kind of embarrassing. Our town really dropped the ball.
It did. It was pathetic.
Right in totality."
Yeah.
And we had absolutely nothing going on. It was sad.
Yeah, it
was
was.
sad to see.
Yeah.
But I guess
It is what it is.
that's how Fremont thinks. So
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed. Not kind of. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Had all kinds of opportunity to have all kinds of cool things happening and going on, and when you put more fucking effort in a goddamn farmer's market than you do one
Yeah.
fucking thing a goddamn fucking 50 fucking years,
Right,
and you,
right.
I mean, just
It was sad.
Yeah.
But it's what happens downtown Fremont. I mean, that is what happens downtown Fremont. It's always a failure.
yeah,
I mean, I've not been down there for years. I mean, the first New Year's when they did the sprint car drop, which I thought was completely hokey and hated the idea, at least it was packed. I mean, there was
Yeah,
a ton of
yeah,
people out
yeah.
there. Since then,
yeah.
it's just been
We've
horrible.
gone a couple
Completely
years.
lackluster.
We've gone a couple years. Last year we went down there and it was a joke.
yeah.
Downtown was a joke. I mean, it was more geared towards the kids. We already kind of talked about that, back in January. But it was, it just wasn't what it was. I mean, you had two places that had crowd. You had the Moonshine and the Strand. I mean, you couldn't move in the Strand. I mean, so I was really happy for George.
Yeah,
I mean, but-
yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know.
I mean, it's poor planning, and I don't see it getting better anytime soon.
No.
Unfortunately, I mean, if they blow an event that big,
Right.
and they had 2 years,
oh yeah,
that
planning.
they were told, hey,
Oh, yeah.
you need to plan for this,
Yeah.
and it didn't happen. I mean, that's sad.
Yeah.
But now the eclipse itself,
Oh, dude, fucking insane! Like totally cool. Where'd you watch it at?
So I went out to Hillary and Mike.
Oh, okay.
Fraders.
You went out to the Freighters. Okay.
We wanted to be away from any street lights that were going to come on or anything like that. So and Hillary said she was having the party. So yeah, let's go out there and check that out. That'd be cool. So we go out there and we checked it out, and you're laying there and you got your glasses on and you're watching the moon come over the sun.
Yeah.
And you're really, that's all I'm thinking it's going to be. I'm like, okay, eventually that moon's going to cover the sun, and then that's going to be that, and that's it.
Right.
Now, when it actually did, and you were able to take off your glasses, dude, it blew me away. Like,
it's fucking insane.
It was actually almost emotional because it was so freaking cool. Like, you see the pictures and you're like, okay, they're edited.
Yeah.
But dude, it was the pictures.
It was fucking insane, dude.
And it looked like those pictures, and it's unexplainable. If you've never seen it, it's completely unexplainable.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: when it happened, I looked at Jen. I go, you know what? When this goes across Minnesota, I'd be willing to go to Minnesota and check it out.
Me too.
You know, I'd travel to see it.
I would.
And everyone thinks, oh, that's crazy.
Well,
No, you gotta see it to understand it, man.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I thought it was cool as shit.
Yeah,
I missed it.
You missed it.
In Columbus, we missed the part of totality. We were not
What were you
able
doing
to
in
view
Columbus?
Austin, explain.
I was at a competition for Skills USA.
We just
for the computers.
Yes, I went down there and I was competing in an event called Computer Technical Applications, which was programming, coding, and Microsoft Office applications. I did not place very well.
No, you didn't.
No. So originally I was told that I got 16th, but I apparently got like 8th. But it was out of like 20-some people, so I guess I didn't do too bad, all things considered.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you still went there and still tried. Next
I
year,
get to go next year again, so it'll be a completely different category.
But unfortunately, you missed the eclipse because of it, huh?
Yeah, we went outside to try and view it, but we were just outside of it. I believe it was 50
down
miles.
There it was like 0.
Oh, right.
There was nowhere at all.
It was like 5 miles north that they were in totality.
Gotcha.
So we just missed it.
Well, that kind of sucks. So there's we're talking about the eclipse, and as we did, we're not at the 818 today.
No, but
dun, we are doing a remote Kohler's Cooler, and Kohler's just showed up. We've got both of them here, but we only have one mic available. It looks like Greg's going to take it.
No, that's
but hello, Deb. How are you?
Deb can talk.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh man, we're
good.
Peachy. We're not in Florida, but
Would
you rather have Deb?
No, I'm not putting me on that like that, motherfuckers.
I just have one comment. I didn't even know Austin talked.
Yes.
We're getting some talking off. So, Greg,
Right.
you walked in just as we were talking about the eclipse. I was there with you,
Yep.
and I know the whole time I could see you sitting there like, Then it happened. What did you think when it happened?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like I just thought it was going to get a little bit darker.
Not like pitch black.
Yeah, not like what it did.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was just, and then the thought of like, probably the only time in our lifetime we're going to see that, unless you want to travel.
Right.
But it's really, really cool.
Yeah,
I thought it was awesome.
I knew what was to expect,
Right.
but didn't. I don't know how to explain it, but I was like, oh yeah. But it was fucking like night.
Yeah.
It was like
and
everything
Greg
disappeared at Gina's. I mean, it was
Greg
like
said that day. He goes, it went from light to dark.
yeah,
Like
yes.
yeah.
Yes. The sun was like 98% covered.
Yeah.
And it was still light out.
Yeah.
And that last 1 or 2%, all of a sudden you're like, wow. And then, so what hit me was, then you start to realize like the immensity, intensity, whatever word you want to use, but like how powerful is the sun?
Right. Because
That
there was
literally-
that little showing.
Yes, like 1 to 2% of the sun can light up the earth from whatever it is, 90 million miles away.
It was crazy.
It's insane when you think
And
about the physics
The,
of that.
the rapid temperature change too was
Yes.
crazy. I mean,
Yes.
it got cold so quick.
Yes.
It's, windy.
It was cool.
Then the wind died down, and then it's like, okay, Deb, I know you don't have headset on, but why don't you tell your opinion of it?
I really thought that it was going to be more like a dimmer switch, like Greg just said, like more
Nice.
slowly getting darker and then slowly getting lighter. But it was so weird how it just got so dark, and the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes were the crazy part. There were so many of them, and I've heard other people talk about how just that 3 minutes there were so many mosquitoes out.
Oh yeah,
And then all of a sudden they were gone again.
Gone?
It was crazy.
yeah. I loved it. I thought it was fucking cool as shit. Definitely was cool. Definitely.
Yeah,
was cool.
yeah, it was very cool. So what we're doing here is Greg and Deb found out that we were recording, and what? Not at the 818? Like, no, we couldn't make it this afternoon, so we're going to do it at my house. And he said, well, we're coming over because we're going to do remote Kohler's Cooler. So
Fuck
that's
yeah.
what we're here. And I already see what Greg brought. And
That is awesome.
It's awesome. It's very good.
Holy shit.
So why don't we start with Greg and for Kohler's Cooler? And
Yes.
tell us. Whoa. Hold on 1 second.
Come on, get the.
Yep.
Come on.
Alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Here.
All right, what do you got, Greg?
Homer Simpson is such a
Yeah, dude.
philosopher.
Here.
I wanted to say philanthropist, but I knew that was wrong. Okay.
That's a whole nother night.
Yeah. So we got from Greg Norman has a set of drinks called Caddy, Clubhouse cocktails. And one's just your basic, Arnold Palmer style tea lemonade.
All right.
But this one is called Transfusion, and it is a grape, lime, and ginger.
I love it.
It was good. I had it.
I just tried it, and it is
Last time the Kohlers came to our house late at night after the restaurant closed. Not late at night, but they brought some, and I tried one of those, and I was kind of upset that you only brought one.
I only brought one today too. So.
And is that at the 818?
No, I can make it be at the 818, but it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, pretty pricey.
Okay. Yeah, it would be a lot and kind of out of most of our customers.
What do you
range.
consider a lot?
I'd probably have to be charging around $6 and $6.25.
Jeez, I get a fishbowl for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
Exactly.
messing.
No,
I'm just
I mean
messing
that's why. I mean, it's like $48 a case.
So it'd be a niche
Is it strong, or is it just because it's so hard to get?
6%. I guess I'd be under $6. Probably $5.50, $5.75.
Yeah.
About it.
Where the hell did I
It's
just?
not
is that
terrible price, but it's just
Where the hell
But
was
it'd be a
I-
niche thing because a lot of your
Yeah.
customers are Bud Light, Miller
Yeah.
Lite, and then you got the ones that show up to see what you have on tap. That, especially with it being in a can, probably isn't going to sell.
Probably not.
But it is good if people try it. Man.
I'm taking it. I got a case for at home.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, this stuff is fantastic.
That's good
And it's
stuff.
crazy because a lot of times when you get to like a ginger, like a mule or something,
Yeah.
it kind of overtakes the taste. But like this, you literally taste grape and you taste like Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
loved
grape.
it. That was freaking. You told me take a swig. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Now, can you get that here in Fremont, or is that something you have to get?
If you want to order it from me,
Oh,
I don't know if anybody else has it, but I'm happy to order it for
okay.
somebody
Yeah,
if
all
they
right.
want a
Yeah,
case.
keep that in mind.
I may have to do that because that was
Yeah.
really good.
It was pretty good.
Is
yeah.
it just a summertime thing, or is it?
No, this is year round.
So he's
pretty cool.
They're keeping it. I
Yep.
mean, it's happening.
Yep.
All right, very good. I like it. It's a good one. Jamey.
Oh, let's just go around the circle.
Oh,
Backwards.
We're gonna start with Austin.
No, we already started with Greg. Now we're going this way.
I know what. I mean, the next one's Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. Let me.
Austin was very excited.
Let me grab mine out of the
okay.
bag.
So
Hold
let's
up.
see what he's got here.
This
got-
cat's got
I
a couple surprises.
Stole my mother's
Hiding
cooler.
it.
Hold up.
That's a pretty cooler you have there.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's cute.
Yep, those are nice
Little
polka,
polka
dots.
dots.
Thank God this is on audio.
Oh, he's got a Coca-Cola in a bottle, like
In a
the actual
bottle.
original
Like the
bottle.
original. Oh, what the hell is that?
then,
He's got all kinds of stuff.
Oh, he's pulling out the rum
Let
now.
me,
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
no rum.
Oh,
I
hey,
thought
there's
it was-
my
Stole
can
this
opener,
from
my
this
bottle
guy,
opener.
like, a few months ago.
Yeah, that was on the refrigerator. Now it's in your
it's mine now.
pretty purse.
You're pretty first. Wow. Yeah, I thought he was pulling out rum, but I guess not.
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin.
All right, so why don't you tell us about your drink?
It's a Mexican Coke. It just uses real sugar instead of fake sugar.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Well, that's cool. It still says Coca-Cola. Is that what you say in Mexico is Coca-Cola? I can't read any of that. You know
Oh
that.
yeah,
Jamie,
He's blind.
that's That's Spanish for Coca-Cola. I had 4 years in high school, so I learned.
I almost failed that class. So.
Should have took it 4 years like Greg did.
Okay. Well, nice drink there. I'm going with an old classic. This is actually...
Is that cherry wheat?
This is not the cherry wheat. I wish it was.
Yeah,
I wish it was, but I don't have a cherry
remember
wheat.
we got that when we were kids?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was the fucking
when you say kids, we were like 1920, but...
Okay, well, we're 50 now almost.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Jesus Christ, it's 30 years.
Some of us are over that.
Well, we're not that old.
No, you're
so
not.
I'm going with the Sam Adams Boston Lager, and I was drinking Boston Lager. It was one of my first beers that I drank. So I started with MGD.
Oh yeah.
What?
Miller Genuine Draft. That was my drink.
Were you 67 years old?
You would think, right?
Hey,
But
I had Old Milwaukee. That was my dad. That's all he had. The house. And Little Kings. I always thought that. Well, fuck, they're so small. He'll never notice.
Yep. But
He's like, stop fucking drinking them goddamn beers. I fucking know they're missing.
Fuck, they're so small. I wasn't thinking that. Well, yeah, it was 5 of them. Now there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I started, then I switched to Sam Adams Boston Lager, and I liked it. And then I discovered cherry wheat, and I fell in love with that. So that was my drink for a while.
Nice.
And then somehow I got back into Miller Lite. Then craft beers came around. Like Sam Adams was the original craft beer. So I started drinking Sam Adams again every now and then. Not as often as I did back in the day, but I still like it. Still a very good beer. Still a good lager. And the cherry wheat's amazing.
Amazing. I love the cherry wheat.
We have that.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
we have that.
I'll get that next time I'm in there.
Because we used to go to Chud's and they had it. And and we every time we went in there, we'd order it. And I'm like, why don't we have that? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We should get that.
Yes.
So we did.
Nice.
All right. So, as my wife is pulling in the driveway and wondering what the hell all these people are doing here, let's move on to you. And
all right.
What are you drinking?
All right. If I'd done this right, I had this queued up with music and everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Corona premiere. That was just the Kickstarter.
That was the warm up. Yeah,
Okay,
this one here is the Stone Cold
God.
Steve Austin Broken Skull 316 IPA.
Yes.
No, I've heard this is actually horrible.
Well, Tony does not know what good beer is, so I don't take Tony
drink
Taylor's word
IPAs.
for it.
Yeah, neither do I. So
I actually enjoyed it and liked it, and if I had 2 of them, I'd have Stone Cold Steve Austin smashed them together. Yeah, baby.
It's all right. The better Austin got introduced first.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We just had an island walk through the house. Mrs. O.
So tell me about you. So you like it, and you went up to Michigan to get this, right?
Negative.
Oh,
I went to the fucking big time. Had to bust out my wallet and go see Dean Van Ness's place.
Yeah.
And then Tony was like, I didn't know it was an IPA.
Oh, Greg just made a horrible face when he smelled it.
Oh, it's IPA, man. It's not that bad.
Oh, hey, it says my
It's not
name
that
on it.
hoppy.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Well, I'll say this. It's exactly what an IPA should taste like.
Damn right.
Which
It's
is like
grapefruity. It's hoppy.
Oh hell yeah!
If you like a traditional grapefruity hoppy IPA,
It's
it's
delicious.
It's well done.
Yeah, I liked it. I was
I'm not
actually
a big
surprised.
I'm not an IPA guy.
Right.
I wouldn't order one of those,
Right.
but I know what they should taste like,
Right.
and that's
And it's pretty good,
well
man.
done.
I don't even know who makes it. So look at that shit. The wife's
Oh.
even
Get
cracking
the
too.
hell outta
Hell
here,
yeah!
lady.
It's a party, man. Yeah, I love it, man. We got a live
We
audience.
got a live studio
Fucking
audience
shit, man.
again.
I'm telling you, man. How many podcasts have a live audience?
Probably a couple. There's
Couple?
probably a couple, I imagine.
How many podcasts in our area?
None.
There
None
you
in
go.
our area.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Jen, would you like to say hi to the mic? I always talk about you, but you never get to say hi.
Yeah, you want the mic, Jen?
Oh, she's waving it off.
Oh,
I'll give up my headset. and
her
mic.
drink's a big C. What the hell's that?
Columbus Brewing.
Yeah, actually, how long ago did I buy that beer?
Oh, is that? Wait,
What?
Oh, Chapman's.
Dun,
We
dun,
bought that on the golf trip last year, so last
so
June.
it's not quite a year old, but it'd be good. It'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
It's
The
a
face
stout.
tells it
It'll
all.
be fine. It'll
It'll be all
be
right.
fine.
Yeah, the Valiant Stout.
Thanks for bringing that back over so Jake could have it. Greg.
Yeah, it sat in my fridge for like 6 months. I'm like, it's not even mine.
So
How's that Coca-Cola treating you there, Austin?
It's pretty good.
you know
Oh,
what? We didn't make our announcement.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun.
You don't have Boston Lager at the 818?
Yeah, we do.
You
We have
both
Boston
fat
Lager and Cherry Wheat.
Okay.
Yeah. I do not have Stone Cold Steve Austin IPA.
Man.
Oh, hell no.
Where we have Hulk Hogan Hefeweiss.
All right, brother.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
It's really wheaty and banana-y.
And banana.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shit.
So,
Oh, man.
where were we before Kohler's Cooler? I don't even. Oh, we were talking about the eclipse.
Yep.
I think we. Austin, what do you got? What do you want to talk about? Let's go back to your thing. So you do you did the what do they call it?
That was Skills USA that I went to.
Skills USA. So you go there and you do programming, right? Is that what you did?
Pretty much.
So what was your project? What did you have to do there?
They gave you like a prompt. It was telling you what to do. So the situation was they have a company who has deadlines that need to be met. You're the only person working in this situation. It's just a solo project. So some of the events there had like teams, and some of the other events were completely different because it's Skills USA. So it's not just computers, it's everything.
Okay.
So there was like culinary events going on. There's robotics. There was welding. Some of the welding stuff looked really cool.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, now he's thinking about changing majors.
No, he wants to make money. There's money in welding.
Oh,
actually.
yeah,
There's actually good money in
Heck
welding.
yeah, there is.
But stick with the computers.
I am sticking with the computers.
So your project is I've got to do this for the company. What do you have to do?
The actual main thing was pretty much you had to make a slideshow presentation involving. There was a JavaScript code that you had to write for sorting plants based off of weather and climate for the area.
Okay.
So the prompt that they gave you was to use AI to write that JavaScript code.
Yep.
So I did that. That is the part that I did really well on. The rest of the parts I did not do super well on.
So what did you have to create a database and then you failed at that?
I am very good at SQL database, but they wanted you to create one from scratch, and I wasn't making database tables out of scratch because I didn't want to.
Oh. So this is why you didn't make it very far.
No, actually, my database was fine. What I didn't do right was I submitted them all in the wrong file format. They're supposed to be a universal file format, and I submitted them all in Microsoft Office format.
Oh, okay.
So I got a lot of points docked for that one.
Okay, so
Live and learn.
Pretty much.
Can you say the alphabet backwards? Can you say the alphabet backwards?
Well, I can whip your ass backwards.
That's Stone Cold Steve Austin right there.
oh Jesus. So when you say you thought you came in 16th,
I was originally told I got 16th.
wait, it was worse than that?
No, apparently I got like 8th. So
Oh, well, that's not bad.
No.
Out of how many people?
it was like 20 some
Out of
people.
16th would have been rough. There was only 8 of them.
You got negative 8th place.
Oh, man.
So are you doing it again next year?
Yeah.
Next
yeah.
year's your senior year, right?
Yes,
Yep,
I will
yes.
be a senior next year.
Oh, okay. And then what are your plans from there? You going on to college?
I'll actually graduate with my associates next year.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Free.
Free.
Yeah,
Completely
that's right.
free.
That is
through-
awesome.
Thanks to Adam. We'll give him a little cheers. Thank you, brother, for getting him all hooked up on that.
He won't hear it. He doesn't listen to this podcast either.
Really?
Yeah, I don't listen to it either, though.
I don't
becomes like, I guess, just something that happens with people who don't have good taste, I guess. I don't know.
All the computer people just don't listen to it, I guess.
That could be. I don't know.
Yeah, Matt don't listen to shit either, so.
I know.
I listen to it once in a while.
He was my biggest worry when we first did the first one of Matt's going to like it. Is Matt going to like it? Matt going to like it?
He didn't even listen to
He's
it.
like, oh, cool. That's it. That was it.
I don't think I listened to the first one. I think I did listen to the first one.
Wasn't there a problem with one of the things that when you uploaded it, like didn't it cut out on audio or something?
The second
and you
episode.
didn't even realize until people were commenting about it.
Oh
messaging
no,
you?
that was this
second one.
Yeah,
I think it was the second one.
February's.
Yeah. Yeah, that had something to do with the Wi-Fi or something.
When I downloaded it, the file was corrupted. So when I tried to upload it, I uploaded a corrupted file. So it's just re-downloading that file and uploading it.
I get over it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you need to clean up my damn drive. My drive's getting full, dude.
That sounds like a you problem.
No, you need to get rid of that shit. Take it off there. Make sure you got it backed up.
I'm pretty sure it's your drive.
Dude, do we stop paying them now?
I'm seriously thinking.
Paying me what?
Room and board, motherfucker.
Give me the keys of the Jeep. You're docked one day.
Have fun finding them.
Yeah, because we're about out of space on that drive. So
all right, we'll figure that. We'll fix that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Jamie?
Anything else for anything?
Anything
else? Oh, let's see here.
We didn't really come out up with an outline for this one, did we?
No, we didn't.
I didn't know my wife was back here again.
Huh.
It's kind of different when she's sitting here watching me.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the audience. I do. I like an audience.
All right.
How about summer? You ready for summer? What do you got planned this summer?
Wow. So, yeah.
Are you ready for Rib Redemption?
No.
Okay, man. So, like, all right. So, like, okay, the Cove got sold. Okay.
I know. I saw that.
So,
what the hell?
And I already knew about this shit. They reached out to all of us that were booked like 3 months ago. And the lady told me that the people that were buying it are, one of the deals were they were going to honor the contracts that the bands have.
The bands, right.
So I thought everything was kosher. Our band only gets to play 3 times a year, 4 times if we're lucky, only because of Neil's, schedule and RC's schedule. It's crazy. So the date that got booked was fucking Rib Redemption, but it was going to be 3 to 6. So I'm like, no problem. I'll fucking be there afterwards. So the Cove posts on their Facebook page for the new owners and says, hey, we're looking for entertainment. Reach out to us so we can book some shows and stuff this year. I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't see this, but I get text. A couple band guys text me. I'm like, what the fuck? So I reach out to them, and then they were kind of just like, well, that really isn't what was said, but we're open to look at and discuss pricing and stuff. And I'm like, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. With us only playing a couple of times, I don't have to sit there and say, I'll do it for $175 cheaper because you want to save some money on a business you bought. I mean, that's just, for me, it was just shitty on the entertainment side of it. Business side of it, I get it. Especially when you start looking at the entire cost for the summer, not knowing what your end's going to be. I get it. I do truly get it. I just was rubbed wrong. So they canceled one of our gigs, and it was the Rib Redemption gig, the same date.
Gotcha.
So I reached out to everybody and told them, I said, look, they canceled that. They kept the August gig. So immediately they were firing back saying, this place wants us, this place wants us, this place wants us for this date too, because we reached out to multiple different places. So I just let them go. I'm like, oh, that's just, if you get whatever you guys want to do. So Clinton Lake was one of the places that wanted us. So now they've booked us. We play at 8. So I'll be here until 7 o'clock. So,
okay.
Yeah. So now I'll just be here until then. So.
Well, with that being said, since Jamie's not going to be here,
I am going to be.
That
fucking Jesus Christ.
We are going to need 3 judges this year. So if anybody wants to be judges, please speak up and let us know. Just
3.
Just let the Facebook page
There's
know.
Fucking 2 of us.
So anyhow, what else is going on this summer?
There's fucking 2 of us right here.
So what else is going on this summer?
I fucking tell you, you fucking just see what happened? I was letting this cocksucker know that I could fucking do the Rib Redemption now. I could do the fucking...
Guess I may not be here either.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I thought you said you couldn't be.
Did you see Greg's face when he said, hey?
Oh, I didn't see that. So
Yeah.
We already made the announcement.
Did you see Tony? He's outside still on the ground crying, going into fucking convulsions. They're talking about Rib Redemption. Get on the podcast. Ah! Sorry. He don't listen.
So, he doesn't either.
Actually, he did let first couple because he gave Austin a compliment.
He did compliment me while I was at work.
He did.
But no, I am not ready for it.
Well, don't worry. 2 of your judges are ready, so you have one less thing to worry about.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
We aim to make it easy on you, man.
Right. As long as the judging's done at 7, we're fine. And your ribs got to be done at 5, right?
6.
You fucking liar.
No, it's always been 6.
It's always been 6.
Greg.
Because I show up.
Greg shows up at like
5:58.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said 5.
He shows
On
up at
purpose.
6:05.
To get me running.
This fucking dickhead one time had a backup already waiting for you.
I know it.
The guy was like all excited and everything. He was
I know.
asking me all kinds of questions. I'm like, this guy's feelings going to be hurt.
Yeah.
Greg shows up, man.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad. For
And then he
about
showed
3
up and he was like,
minutes.
oh, man.
I think it was
Like,
Matt
that's
Dorr,
okay.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Dorr.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Oh yeah.
But so I mean I haven't practiced. I haven't come up with the. Of course, I never do. I always wait till the last minute. I told Jen I'm gonna cook some ribs. She said, "No, you're not." Well, fuck her. I'm going to.
Well, you will, but it'll be day of rib redemption, and then it fucking won't matter.
Right. So I got an idea of what I want to do with my sauce this year. Make it a little different than what everybody else has done.
Make it better.
No, a little different than what other people have done.
All right.
So I've got a good idea. I don't know if it'll turn out, but I'm thinking it. We got.
All right. I already. I think Mark Walters already Venmoing me the payoff, right?
I just want to say that, you know what, man? I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what it is.
I will say this. He lost at the Pub 400s earlier this year.
Oh, really?
Oh, did he participate in that?
He won the one that was out by the country club.
He won that, but he also won Pub 400 last year.
Oh, really?
And this year he lost. But he said well, I don't know. I shouldn't speak for him. Never mind. I won't continue that.
Oh.
But he did lose.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
He makes good ribs.
Yeah, he does. I mean, you can't take that away
I
from
don't
him.
disagree, but I think I make pretty damn good ribs too. And
we all think we make good ribs.
Right, I guess.
It's not everybody's good.
And that's the thing. I think the judges that have been in charge have a sweet palate, and that's what he does. He cooks a very sweet
I don't.
rib. I know, and you voted for me for at least 2 years. 'Cause
Yes.
I go back and look at them.
Yes. No, I don't like the sweet palate. I don't.
I agree.
I don't like sweet sauce. And my fridge is no sweet bullshit at all.
I agree.
Strong hickory or something hot, something,
Yep.
I love Brad's. I mean, those were fucking amazing when he won.
When the year he won.
Oh my God. I mean, it was like freaking insane. I mean, I loved it. It had a kick to it. It had like the bourbon to it. I mean, it was good, man.
And
who is that one?
Brad, the one that you said he could come.
Oh
give
yeah,
his recipe. And he never
those were
gave it to
awesome.
you. Yeah,
those were fantastic.
It was fucking good. That was the year.
all
That was the
agreed
year
on
of the
that
raw one. I think we got one of them that was like raw.
What was that year?
I think so.
Salmonella.
We're like, how the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, and I don't know how that happened here because they're out there cooking for 6-7 hours.
It was just like it wouldn't pull, and it had some red to it. And it was just
wow.
Yeah.
Well,
but anyway,
next.
yeah. So.
Disqualified.
All right. What about the NFL draft?
I didn't watch much of it, but I did see that Kool-Aid McKinstry went to the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Kool-Aid. You ever watch Key and Peele where they do all the names?
Yes.
Like it's perfect. There.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now I will say Marvin Harrison Jr. went to Arizona.
Yep.
I was a little. I guess it's a good spot for him. He'll have a good quarterback, but I was kind of hoping he'd go to a team that really. I don't see Arizona being a competitor even with him.
Not yet.
So I was hoping he'd go to a team that was a real competitor, like maybe the Lions or something like that. But
don't get carried away.
Or even Buffalo because they got rid of Diggs.
Yeah,
which
they did.
I was shocked they got rid of Diggs.
Yeah. I heard they were trying to trade up, but nobody was biting. So.
No. And I think Marvin Harrison Jr. would have been awesome down, with what's his name? Why can't
Kyle Allen?
No,
or
the
not
quarterback.
Kyle Allen. Yeah, Allen.
No.
Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo's quarterback.
Yeah, Allen.
But it's not Kyle.
I know. Kyle's
I can't. But I think they would have made a good team, especially with Diggs gone, because that puts Marvin Harrison right up there. And of course, there would have been the awesome possibility, though very remote, that he went to Indianapolis, but that was very remote. But that would have been cool too.
Yeah.
Even though that they wouldn't be a competitor, but the history of their Lions would have been cool. Buffalo would have been cool. Hell, it would have been cool if he went to Dallas, but I didn't figure that would happen either. But no. So who'd you guys get? Pittsburgh over here.
we got a tackle from Washington, who is his name's Troy Faltano, I think, but he's Samoan, and he's been a lifelong Steelers fan because of Troy Polamalu.
Right.
Nice.
Okay.
And so he was super excited to get drafted by the Steelers.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And they went out and got a center in the second round, a kid from West Virginia who's like a 4-time state wrestling champ. I guess they said his demeanor is he's just a mauler. You know, he doesn't care. He just goes in there and grapples with people. And and we got he's a Michigan guy, but Roman Wilson.
Oh yeah,
he's a hell of a receiver.
Yeah.
I think our first three picks nailed them.
Yeah, he's got good hands.
So I'm excited. I mean, probably 2 starters on the offensive line and a starting receiver. So,
okay.
Who did the Cowboys get?
I don't remember who they got in their first round, but I know they got a cornerback, they got an edge rusher, and from there I kind of stopped paying attention. I'm not real sure.
So here's another one that was interesting. Now they can talk everything about the Steelers, but they got this guy from North Carolina State named Peyton Wilson. He's a linebacker. I never heard of this guy, but apparently he won the Butkus Award as the best linebacker.
Nice.
And then he won
the Bears.
He also won the Defensive Player of the Year in college football.
Okay.
I never heard of him.
Yes, I never heard of that guy's name. He won it this year, or just won it one of the years?
This past year. So you would think that'd be a guy that would be top 10 kind of draft pick. Well, I guess he's had an injury history, and he has no ACL.
Oh shit!
In one of his knees.
How the fuck can he run with no ACL?
Yeah, and that's what some of the people are saying. They're like, if this guy can do all this stuff with
no
one ACL,
Jesus Christ,
that's pretty awesome. Well,
then I
found
out, he can fail pretty hard,
or he can fucking hit pretty hard and be done.
But here's what I found out, and I had never known this in all my years as a Steelers fan.
Josh Allen
came out afterward. Thank you, Josh Allen. Yeah. Do you know who else had a knee without an ACL?
No.
Hines Ward.
Really?
Oh, really?
Had no idea.
Is that something that happens in Pittsburgh or what?
I don't know.
This
but
is
apparently
that worked out.
So
pretty
doctors
good
like
for
that.
it.
Right.
That worked out pretty good for us.
Yeah,
we could make that work. That's the third time for us.
So apparently, you can have a very long career hitting people and scoring touchdowns.
You think it almost be?
When you say no ACL, is it
It's been removed because he tore it.
But they had to replace it with like an artificial one, right?
I don't know. It just said he has no ACL.
I've never heard of an artificial ACL.
Yeah.
Not saying it doesn't exist.
There's pig ligaments and
my wife is shaking. My wife, the NFL aficionado, is over there shaking her head saying, "You don't have to have one." Oh yes.
Okay.
I've heard of 0 of these people we've mentioned.
I was gonna
about
look
the
it up, but
NFL. So.
Lost my.
Well, you probably
technology.
never watched football, do you? You don't. Look
Yes,
like
he
a
did. He
football
used to
player.
watch football when he was a kid.
You're a big WNBA fan.
No.
A lot of people are these days.
He doesn't even know what that means.
I can see you and Jamey
That's
sitting on the
women's
couch
basketball.
watching some women's basketball.
Wow.
Watching
Actually,
Caitlin Clark.
that's another thing. So, the women's Final Four rated higher than the men's Final Four for the first time ever.
You know what I have to say about that?
Yeah.
Well, there was one person driving that.
Oh, Caitlin Clark
Yeah.
She was awesome.
Exactly, and that was it. And
she's going to be great.
Yeah,
in the WNBA, but
and that's another thing that drives me nuts. You see on Facebook these people bitching because she only makes 5 figures. The WNBA doesn't pull in money.
No.
If the WNBA is not pulling in money, you can't pay the people.
Right. Well,
no shit.
It gets subsidized from the NBA.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, of course she's not making 6 to 7 figures because
It's hard to do when you don't bring in the fucking money. When the team can't bring in money because they just don't have the following.
the WNBA has lost money every year of its existence. If it wasn't for the NBA supplementing it, they wouldn't be around.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, people bitch about that, like, well, LeBron makes this much, and Caitlin Clark's only making this much. Yeah, because her league doesn't make the money.
right.
If you want her to make more, Start watching WNBA.
Right.
That's how you solve that.
Well, you want to know how LP for years LPGA, right? Talking about how the purses in women's golf was so much lower than men's. Well,
no one watches it. If you don't have the watch, you don't have the sponsors, you don't have the money. I mean, it's not really a sexist thing. It's more of just doesn't make economical sense. I mean,
right. So what did they do? They went out and they started showcasing, at the risk of sounding sexist here, but their hottest players.
Oh, well, you know what?
I mean,
and this sucks
really
in this world
looking,
today, but whatever sells is what makes the money.
It is.
Thank you. Thank you.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
I'm okay
Thank
with
you.
them showing the hottest players.
Thank you.
I mean, seriously, watch an LPGA event now. Spend an hour watching it.
Yeah.
You'll see about 40 minutes of South Korean women, and then you'll see the other 20 minutes. They're showing either really good looking American or Swedish women who are not even on the leaderboard.
Right.
But you're watching every shot of them
Yeah.
because
if
that's
it
what
sells.
brings in the
Yep.
sponsorships
Yep.
and brings in the money.
I will say this. I do love watching the women's stroke because
Your wife is still behind
The
you.
breaststroke.
Yes.
But no,
He knows.
I mean, dude, their stroke, like, it's perfect. Women
in
swing
golf.
a golf club.
You actually mean a golf swing.
Yes.
Okay.
Stroke.
They swing a golf club.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly.
Yeah,
Like
they
every
do.
one of them. But I mean, but it's so smooth and it's so round and it's like, God, I wish I could do that.
Me too.
Man, move your
I
big
wish I
head.
could do that too, Matt. I really do. God.
So, I mean, no,
shit.
seriously though. I mean, if you watch them, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
It is perfect. But
Yeah.
that's that.
Okay. That was a weird way of ending the.
Next topic.
I totally didn't mean to do that.
That takes me back to 1973.
Sonny.
Jesus Christ, man. So you're not ready for Rib Redemption? So
I am
that's
not. I am not. I've got a long.
Oh, are
way
we
to
back on? Were we not through with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting back to
I
that
will
Sorry.
say this.
shit because I think the judging starts at 5:30 this year.
We should do that. 5:30.
I think so. 5:30 should be the new judging.
I do want to announce this. So,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
no, who's playing?
Oh, okay. Go
So
ahead.
we got Jordan Josh, who are the staple.
Yep.
We got Jamey Lee playing again this year.
Okay.
And then this is Jen and I's 10th year being married.
Uh-oh.
And who played for our wedding
Oh,
anniversary?
nice.
Naked Bacon.
Yeah. So I thought
So-
they were done.
They play like once a year. And when we saw them last year, I said, what's the chances I can get you for Rib Redemption? I explained the scenario and Sprite's like, yes, we'll do it. So I had to, get all the other guys in. They said, let us know as soon as possible.
Right.
So I gave them the date, and Sprite got it all situated. I think Lenny's actually going to be here.
Wow.
So they're going to actually have Lenny singing as well. So which is rare because Lenny's actually the week before our wedding is when Lenny quit the band.
Quit the man, yeah.
So he's fun to watch. He's an awesome front man. Very fun to watch. But so they will be playing here that night. So
That's
I'm
pretty
excited
crazy.
about that. And then I'm hoping, I'm still working on it. I got to work on the guys, but I'm hoping to have a really big announcement for the band for next year.
For next year.
He's got Sister Hazel coming in.
I hear. I feel a cheap thrill offer coming through the tables here.
No, last time that I went with you guys to Hazelnut Hang, I told I told their bassist, I go, man, I would love to get you guys for my rib cook-off. He looks at me and goes, yeah, because that's what we do, backyard cook-offs.
I was like, thanks, Matt. Idiot. Wait a minute, didn't you try to reach out to someone back in the day, like Pony?
That was Bone Pony.
Bone Pony, yeah, dude.
Dude, it was
I
so
know,
close.
I
I
know.
almost had them
Good
here.
stuff. What was that shit on Facebook the other day? Well, it was like a couple weeks ago. John shared. I was like, oh my God. It was
white trash.
Oh, yeah. Apple pie.
So when
oh, my
so
God,
when-
dude. I was like, oh,
Yep.
man, that's old shit,
So,
buddy.
so when Rug and
I had to fucking download that fucker on my Spotify and listen to it. I was like, oh, fuck yeah,
So-
man. That's good stuff.
So when Rug and I would go to school, we'd listen to that every day.
Yeah.
So it hit me when John did that. I'm like, fuck, Rug and I was driving to the airport. So we played their first album all the way to the airport, man. Do you ever hear White Trash, Greg?
I don't think so.
This song
It's kinda
tastes like apple pie.
Yeah, it's kind of like ska. It was ska before, like, No Doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have horns in it. And it's
Yeah.
very good music. Very funky.
Very funky. Very cool shit, man. Really
Very
cool
good.
shit. Never got to see them live.
And dude, I'll
They
tell
were-
you what, it still holds up. I was listening to it.
dude.
Yeah, this is a good album.
Yeah. I used to have the tape, man. It was a good fucking tape.
Yeah.
About shit when John posted that. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, and it was perfect because, like I said, me and Rug were leaving Rug and I were leaving that weekend, or that week, and I'm like, so I was inspired by a Facebook post. So I'm gonna play this on the way to the airport, and we
like,
played it
fuck
all
yeah.
the way. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
All right, we're coming up on an hour here,
1 hour in.
and
Thinking. Yeah, dig it. Get in the Slim Jim. Yeah.
and since we didn't have a whole lot to talk about, but we made stuff to talk about, we had to get in a podcast because you fucked it up.
And first of all, you know what? Fuck off.
So
I brought Stone Cold Steve Austin beer. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's all I got.
So next
Thank
month,
God that's all you have.
next month, I think we're going to record a little bit sooner, so this podcast won't be on as long as they typically are before we release another one. And we do have a guest for next month. And
Yes, we do.
that will be Zach
Beckman.
Beckman.
Yep.
Zach Beckman from it used to be
419. What the hell is it? 419 guy? Not the 419.
Yeah, he's the 419 venue guy.
Venue guy. There you
And then he used to be Loco Deli, and where is he at now?
Is it
Bell
Mel's?
Belmar. No, I
Bell
think
Mel's,
it's-
not Mars.
No, that's not Bell Mel's. No.
Belmar.
Belmar? Is it Belmar?
Bell
Tiffin
Mel is
Yacht
Port
Club.
Clinton. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking it was in Port Clinton.
Yeah, it's
No.
Belmar, and then I guess he's doing like catering events at Kelly's Island.
Yeah.
Not Kelly's Island Winery. There's another one over there now, and he's doing it for that group. So we'll talk to him about that and see what's going on there. We're going to talk to him about all his adventures that he's done over the last several years, and
All of them.
find out what's going on with Zach lately and what his plans are. So we will talk to him next month. We will start getting that situated. You said he came up to you recently.
Yeah, he came up to one of my DJ gigs. He came out there and checked me out and stuff, and come walking over. I started laughing, and he was like, "Hey, dude, what's going on, man?" And he goes, "Thanks so much for asking me to be on the show."
Well,
and
we didn't ask him. He asked.
That's what I said. I said, "Well, you kind of threw it out there on Facebook." He's like, "Yeah, Matt dove in that pretty quick and said, we got our podcast." And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's cool, man." I said it'll be a good time. We'll have plenty to talk about. And
I've known Zach since he was a little rug rat, man.
see, I don't. I met him at the Front Nine back in the day. I seen him last year. Your wife was with us, actually. We went out there to see Jamey Lee. And that's where I met him up there. That was the first time I met him and stuff. Brett introduced me to him and stuff. And I've always seen him on Facebook and stuff with all his adventures. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy's got more fucking adventures than fucking Judy Blume. I mean,
we're going to talk to him a little bit about that when he gets in here. He's also got a very interesting story about when he was working downtown, which I want to bring up.
Yeah, me too.
And kind of
I think we already know what it's
about.
about, right?
Yeah. So
Always good to talk about downtown.
we did that earlier.
A little bit of
How
breakfast.
They dropped the ball with the eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way you can sum it up.
So we will talk to Zach next month. We'll start getting that organized. I'm thinking probably 2-3 weeks we'll be recording.
And then we got the big special surprise guest that I don't know anything
the surprise
about.
guest that you don't know about. Yes,
I cannot even for the life of me
I
think.
got to start reaching out to
who?
To the guest and let them she know.
Oh, she.
He or she.
Oh.
Or he and she. Or thee or they them.
Oh my God.
So
okay, I'm done.
Don't get me started.
So we will get that organized and that's going to be an interesting one. So
sounds like it.
So all right.
this shit no more.
We'll call it quits. And
sounds
Jamey,
pretty
you
good.
want to play us out?
Well, first I want to thank Austin for being on and
Yes, thank
doing
you,
a damn
Austin.
good job producing.
Youngest guest ever.
It is the youngest
actually
guest
is.
ever in the history of the podcast, even when it
Yes.
was the original podcast of JPH.
Well,
And the only one to bring a non-alcoholic to drink to Kohler's
no,
Cooler.
no.
No.
Okay.
Because he has to.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
The restaurant by choice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you know.
that's a true story.
So
I guess I had to let him finish.
Yeah.
So
I got thoughts, man. I got thoughts.
Yeah, I like your thoughts, Greg. Hey, yeah. Speaking of thoughts, just gonna put it out there. If you guys want to, those that are invited to the Rib Redemption, make sure you're there before 5:30 because that's when the judging starts.
Yep.
And
or 5:29
5:29
and 30 seconds.
because at 7:00 the judge has to leave. So yeah, that's how it is.
I haven't. How do you know the judges had to leave? I haven't even picked them yet.
Well, two of us are right here. The other one's still on the ground crying because he told him he couldn't judge.
I think he's been peeping in the windows this whole time, crying.
Oh boy.
Oh, leave Bangs alone.
So here we go. One more podcast down, and we're still on track to make it once a month. So long as Austin get this edited quick,
we can get it done right in 2 days.
sure.
we'll
See,
get it
there's you go.
released,
He's
and we're
got
still
nothing
on
else to
track.
do.
I'm telling you, man. Mr. Kohler, was good to have you
It was.
remote
Thank you
here
for the
at the
remote. Kohler's
Alum
Cooler.
Estate.
The McAllen Estate.
McAllen
yes.
Estate.
Yep,
That's
yep.
right. That's right. Yeah. So gotta get that right there. McAllen Estate.
Yes. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Peace
Bye.
out. Love you guys. See you guys around the world in a month.